Hey guys, it's PatrickStarrr. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me. We are rocking a wing liner, a gold lid, lashes to the gods, and a red lip. And there is nothing unique about this look. Let me just say it is a classic look that I just love to rock. And I happened to wear this last month when I got to visit my band director and marching band program back in Orlando, Florida, Timber Creek High School. And I want to mention that this video is sponsored by NBC's Rise, which comes out on March 13, 9 Central. It is a show about a working class drama department, and the students are so diverse, and they come together, and they're inspired by this one man who is passionate about his students, who is a family man, and he just wants to pour his heart and his soul into these kids. And the town is just shook at the talent. I don't want to say too much. I've seen the trailer and the commercials. I'm super excited. It's brought to you by the producers from Friday Night Lights and Hamilton. It is a sickening show that I cannot wait to see. If you guys want to see more info about it, definitely click the link down in my description box below. Guys, I'm excited. And what resonates with me is that it reminds me of my band director in my high school days, and I wanted to get ready with you guys at home that wanted to maybe listen to what I went through in high school and where it's brought me today. And I do want to mention before we start, dare to dream and dream big. If you're watching and you're 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, any age, just know you will always grow, you will always learn and continue to learn. And everything that I've done thus far in my career, I never would have imagined. And I learned a lot in high school looking back, from discipline to, I'll talk about it in the video, but I want to say thank you guys so much for following my journey so far. I hope you guys love this look. Thank you so much to Mr. Cox for having me back in Orlando. Shout out to Timber Creek High School. Go Wolves. Yes, create a GIF. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Get ready with me, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I swear I'm not crying. I swear. I swear. I swear. You know what? I actually love missing a nail on this finger because I'm able to dip into my personal lip balm and just go in. I'm so excited to beat this face. You're disgusting. So who's ready to beat a face? I am. I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime Spray and spray this all over the face. So for foundation, I'm going to take the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Cadiz. Last time I used Whitening, but this was a little bit orange, and I found another shade in my booty room. And I'm going to apply this all over the face. Guys, since this is a get ready with me, I did want to talk about the makeup look that I am going to do. Like, I went back to my hometown, Orlando, Florida. Yes, I love Florida. I grew up in Florida, and it was just so nice because over Christmas break, I think I did this also last year, that I stayed way longer than I was planning to. Normally when I go back home to Orlando, I will buy a one-way ticket, and then I won't buy a one-way back until I'm like ready that I did everything that I needed to do. Y'all know, if y'all live away from home, if you guys don't know, this will happen to you, that you will want to check off your list of all the things to do. So I have like a personal checklist, like see my high school friends, see my college friends, see my makeup artist friends, see my gay friends. You know, the gays. You gotta see the gays. And this time I made it a point to also see my high school, my old high school. Why am I saying it like that? High school. My old high school, Timber Creek High School. Shout out to Timber Creek. I loved high school so much. And also, guys, before I talk about my high school experience, I want to talk about, don't y'all have a list of places you want to eat? I have a friend from Crenshaw, and she's like, I had to get my crawfish. And she makes it a point that she wants to always have crawfish when she goes back home. She made it a point. She was very adamant on having her crawfish when she went back home. Guys, who knows Publix? I love Publix. So speaking of food, that's the one thing that I think that's not in LA that I miss when I am back in Orlando. Publix subs, they're so good. If you guys don't know what Publix is, you're missing out. This foundation is radiant. I'm glowing. But anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about my high school experience and what I learned in high school because I have this picture here of me and my band director, Mr. Cox, and COX, and I loved band. If you guys didn't know, I've mentioned this before. I studied music growing up. I was in marching band. I played clarinet. Go woodwinds. They're better than brass and percussion and color guard. Woodwinds are the best. I played clarinet, and my whole family, Peter and Paul, my brothers, were also in marching band too. Peter was in brass and Paul was in color guard. Peter was a drum major. I'm still the best. And I just wanted to say, like, it was so much fun in high school, and I feel like having that extracurricular activity was amazing, and it taught me so much. Marching band is like a sport. I do not know why it's not in the Olympics, because you're playing, it's artistry, you're on the field making all these shapes, and I love it. I know y'all out there, whenever I mention marching band, y'all know. And I know y'all, if I mention DCI, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother world. I'm speaking in like code now. But DCI is amazing. Marching band is amazing. And I love it. And shout out to Carolina Crown. My brother was in Carolina Crown. I love drum corps and I love marching band and I love music. But most of all, I love the education that I learned from Mr. Cox and all the other directors and the Texan band, because he really pushed a whole band, I think, of more than close to nearly 200 people to be inspired and to push, because it's like, as kids, you don't want to do anything but just sit there and watch cartoons and go to school and go home. But for a bunch of us to want to do an extracurricular activity and work as a team was so important. Next, for concealer, I'm going to take my Studio Finish concealer and highlight and conceal all my mistakes and imperfections that God did not bless me with. God, I love concealer. It looks so good. Also, guys, in high school... So you saw that?
No.
There's a fly. Also, guys, in high school, I was in drama. Can you tell? I was in drama. I joined musical theater because I was playing the clarinet and also piano for the musicals, the spring musicals, freshman and sophomore year. And then junior and senior year, I did musicals, and I did Crazy for You. And I did Cats my senior year. Oh my gosh, here is a picture of me in a unitard in Cats the musical. And I won like a little Tony, like a Tony of all the high schools for best ensemble. So good, so good. But it was just crazy. And I think in high school I learned so much between drama and band and also choir. I was a tenor in choir as well, and I would do the Disney candlelight processionals to get them free Disney tickets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, and it was just an experience to be all up in the arts hallways and performing every day. Every day was a performance. And it really shaped me to be disciplined, and it shaped me to be a people person, because in those situations you're really a people person. And I learned so much about myself, and I took a little bit of what I knew, and I still think to this day I am using what I learned in high school, and that's being a team player, that's being a kind person. And I loved these programs like band, choir, and drama because I was such the unconventional gay Filipino chubby boy, yet other people in those programs didn't really see that. They saw Patrick and they saw my talents. And I was a classical pianist before, so I studied classical piano. Do you guys want me to play on my channel? I've been debating this for so long, to play on my channel a song or something classical or collab with like a musician, because I best believe once these nails come off, she's Asian. She's really Asian. Her Asian comes through. Yes, I studied classical piano too. At a very young age, and I taught piano too, and I was a piano accompanist, and that's how I made my side money, y'all. I was playing piano and teaching piano and doing solo and ensemble for middle schools, and I think it's great. And this is all before makeup. Trust and believe, this is like all before makeup, and I loved it. And if you're in high school now and you don't know what you're doing, it's okay. Just go with the flow and listen to the beat of your own drum. And yeah, and that's what I love about the show coming up, NBC's Rise, because it's so good. The trailer embodies diversity. There are LGBTQ characters in it. My high school was so big and it was so diverse. You literally had FFA, Future Farmers of America. Then you had like the step team over here, and then you got the band kids over here. You got Asian Club, you got Columbia Club, you got the Boricua Club over there. It is, it was just so. My high school was so diverse, and I loved it. I loved it, and I think there, although it was so crowded, I think once I found like my niche, I was able to really come into my own after I graduated. Oh yeah, I did play piano with Jessie J. If y'all didn't see that video with Jessie J, I totally forgot. Oh my god, I love Jessie J. She is so sickening. Yes, if you guys want to see more collabs with more musicians, let me know. Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Come through. My brows look a mess. Alright, so for my brows, I'm going to take Anastasia's Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. And I'm just going to brush these little dogs through. Oh, and she's done. We will go to Benefit. Oh, Anastasia came back. She's back. She's back in business. We're going with Chocolate. It is so hard to talk and do brows. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Cosmetics powder and apply this all over the face. I just need to blend really, really quickly. I'm so sorry. I am so quiet. I have to be very still for this part because my face will crack. Next, powder the rest of your face. Powder this double chin. Do not forget. This powder is the best, and if you can get your hands on it, grab it, because I love this thing. Makes me look so smooth. If you see me in person, I look so smooth. It's so good, especially for under the eyes, and it works on every skin tone. All right, now to eyeshadow. I'm gonna take, the best eyeshadow in the world right now, my palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a smoky eye. I'm actually gonna do what I wore when I went back to Timber Creek High School. Mind you, I had to wake up so early because I forgot how early high school was to beat my face, and I never wore makeup in high school, so I commend all that are wearing makeup in school and confident, because I literally did not have that confidence to beat a face in high school. But I will say, when I went back, it was so crazy to see all of the students there, and I got to talk about, mind you, I connected with my high school teacher because after I graduated, I did photography, when I was a freshman in college, and I would just get my camera and I was just doing photos and headshots and senior pictures for everybody. And then I did pictures for my band director, and I did his family portraits. And so it was so crazy. When I launched my MAC collection, I was in an article in People magazine. Let me show you. And here I am, a beauty star's emotional journey. PatrickStarrr, a picture of me that I did with People, and down here is a picture of me in marching band, and also with Kim Kardashian West on the bottom corner. It has like a little snippet. It's crazy to just have a page in People magazine. I am on page, I believe it's like 62 or something in here, but my band director saw this, and they don't have these uniforms anymore, so they upgraded the uniforms, because I'm so old, I'm so vintage, that they upgraded the uniforms. And it's just crazy because he saw it and he texted me magically, like on the day of my launch. So we launched my collection on December 13, and I thought it was just so special, of all the days to text me when I'm launching my MAC collection. That's when he texted me. He was like, hey, I just want to say we're so proud of you. If you're ever back home in Orlando, we'd love to have you in class. And I was like, oh my God, that is so cool. And it was just magical to hear from him. And I haven't seen him or spoke to him in so long. And for him to reach out and text me was just really, really special, because I literally learned a lot from him. And when I went back to the high school, I got to see all the band students. They got to play a piece for me, And I got to talk to the students and talk to them about my journey and what I've learned. And I wanted to really stress on what I've learned in band: discipline, education, and using all of their sights and sounds to really, oh my god, I feel like I'm going on a rant. I always do this. I always feel like I'm going off on a rant, but I'm gonna tell you what I pretty much told them, and it's about how you learn. And I think when you're younger, to acknowledge like how you learn best is the most important in gaining success in whatever you want to do. And I will be the first to admit I do not like reading. I like learning with my hands, with my eyes, and with my ears, and with my mouth. And I love literally speaking and conversating, and I really learn. So I think if you're watching, most likely if you love YouTube so much like I do, you're a visual learner. And some people do better reading, some people do better writing, some people do better in audiobooks. And I really learned a lot in band from watching my classmates play the clarinet and watching other people express themselves through dance or through acting or through reality television. And I literally learned a lot, and it took me so far. And to talk about what I've done, a lot of the kids ask me too, like, oh my god, how was it like working with Logic? And I was like, oh my god, Logic is amazing. And also from Logic too, I've learned a lot too. Peace, love, and positivity. Love him. And I will say, with every person that you meet, I'm not even doing my makeup, I'm just pretty much talking to you. Now, with every person that you meet, just know, good or bad, they were meant to come into your life. So if you have someone that's a bad egg right now, just be glad you met them now and not later. And things just happen for a reason. I love Get Ready's with me because I feel like I barely get to talk, and I feel it's a good way for us to get ready together. I feel like whenever I'm doing Get Ready With Me videos, I feel like we're just girlfriends just talking shit and just like getting ready together like girlfriends. Oh my gosh, guys. Did I have a crush in high school? The answer is no. Oh my gosh, if you're brave enough, comment down below your high school crush, and let's see if you're brave. Let's see your first crush in high school, or any crush. I've never had a boyfriend, you guys, and I don't know if I will. I don't know if it's the time. I don't know if it's for me. But when I tell you, I think, because I was such that gay best friend in high school, I think I learned a lot from all of my hoe friends and just all my other girlfriends on what not to do. And I don't know if it scared me to be in a relationship. And already on top of that, my mom was like, watch out for sex, intercourse. And I was like, Mom, I'm not even doing any of that. And I think just from hearing from my friends, I learned a lot about what to do, what not to do. And look at me now, I'm still single, doing my makeup for nobody but yourself. Amen. Guys, with the magic of editing, I have put on a color on my eye that I love. This one is called Amber Lights from my palette. Love this gold. It is so rico. It is so forte. Forte. I think that's how you say strong in Portuguese. You guys want to know, when I worked at Mac in Orlando, Florida, girl, fala português também, você vê da maquiagem. Conseguiram uma base, corretivo, uma blush. Shut up! That's how they said it! Oh my god, that is a thick-ass wing. For a thick-ass girl. Yes. I don't remember going this thick that school day because it was a little bit early. I don't want to scare the children or the, the school staff. So today, apparently, we're going out and schooling the children of the night. I will say I definitely did not look like this in high school. Go Wolves! Fight on, Timber Creek, at your pride will always stand. I love dramatic eyes. You gonna learn today. That's what I said to the students. Oh, for the face, I am taking my Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder and dusting the face. You know what's so crazy? Like, looking back at high school, like, when I graduated, I was like, oh my god, everyone started having babies, started getting married. It was crazy just what can happen in a matter of, like, seconds and years. it's just cool to see how everyone's journey. And little did I know, my brown big ass would be on YouTube doing makeup tutorials and having a collection with Mac. And guys, this is my favorite blush ever. I love peaches. Makes me so happy. You know what also makes me so happy is right after high school, I was teaching piano too. I was teaching little kids how to play the keyboard and making some extra side cash. And I think everything that I knew I was good at, I put it in my back pocket and was like, that's like a good trait to have. And I think everything that I've learned from being like a photographer, you know, a photographer when I was younger, being a people person, being a teacher to little kids on piano, foreshadowed my future as a YouTuber. So what you're good at now, don't feel bad about, even if it's weird or if it's different, because when I started YouTube, I thought it was so damn different and I didn't know what I was doing. And little did I know, like, all of those little things that I learned, I smushed together into editing, into video production, into speaking to people, into doing makeup on YouTube, into like technology. And I'm so happy with what I'm doing online. And if you guys feel lonely or sad, just know I'm your BFF and I love you just the way you are. When I tell you, when I started makeup early on, the nose contouring was the hardest thing to learn. And I feel like I had to just practice. If you guys want a separate video on how to contour noses, let me know. Especially Filipino noses. One of my favorite highlighters ever. This is limited to Ulta. I had no idea. I was looking for this in Sephora, on the website, everywhere, and I couldn't find it. So I think this is limited exclusively to Ulta. This is called Bronze Amber. I love this so much. It's a refined highlighter. It's not too shiny. It just gives the skin a beautiful luminosity, and I feel always so pretty and glowy without being overly highlighted, especially if you have a lot of texture on the skin like me and you want just like that Hollywood highlight. And I like using this Becca highlighter because it just gives me that red carpet glow. Next, I'm just gonna smoke out underneath the eyes. I love this. We're trying to still get a boyfriend, you guys. But you know what? I will admit, I hopefully I'm going on date number 2 tomorrow. Maybe if his ass don't cancel on me, okay? Let me tell you, the hardest thing for... I don't know if I can speak to everyone out there, maybe just me, or I'm just crazy that... number one, I'll admit, I never had a boyfriend. Never. But I'm going on date number 2, so we shall see how this goes. I will keep you posted. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I expose all my secrets on Twitter. So if you want to catch it, you got to catch it live. So you got to be active on Twitter to see all the day. So on the lips, I am wearing Patrick. Ooh, that looks so cute. And I'm going to top it off with Patrick Ooh gloss. Last but not least, I'm going to take some Fix Plus and spray it all over the face. And I will change, and I will be right back. All right, everyone, this is the finished look. I am rocking this classic wing liner red lip look. I love this look so much, and I was more than happy to wear it back to my high school to show all the kids what PatrickStarrr had learned, not just in band, but after band. And yes, I think I did good, and those kids were shook seeing a big Filipino man in front of them talking about what they learned in their seats was so full circle. It was so full circle to be back in that room, and that band room. And I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you to Timber Creek High School. Thank you to Mr. Cox. Thank you to everyone out there watching me. And don't forget to check out the show NBC's Rise on March 13, 10/9 Central. I sound like a damn TV show host, y'all. Do y'all like this side of me? I feel so official. Do y'all want to see me on the show? Do y'all want to see me NBC? I think so. The girls will gag. If you guys want to see more of these Get Ready with me, if you guys like this video, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.